G'day. What we're going to be demonstrating here today is a proof of concept that we're working on for creating a better developer portal, in particular a better developer portal for Apigee and things like Azure APM. One of the challenges that the current developer portals have is they can only connect into one Apigee organization at one time, or in Azure's case, one APM instance at one time. So this is an effort to overcome that, but also to uplift the developer portals which are in existence today. So for Apigee, you've got the integrated portal and the Drupal portal. Well, this is implementing a developer portal on a headless CMS, a more modern technology that also allows for no-code development or low-code development. This is using Directus. It's a fairly well-known, fairly common, fairly well-supported CMS, headless CMS. And what we've got working here today is getting GCP tokens from Google Cloud, and then you can use those GCP tokens against the Apigee X organizations that are run. So that's a key thing, is being able to authenticate back to your API gateways. And in this case, we're showing this with Apigee X across multiple Apigee X organizations. So we'll log in as the administrator here in a local instance of Directus. This is running locally on my laptop on a Ubuntu container, and we've got the log outputs here on this window, which we'll see pop up down the bottom once we start playing around with this. So first I'll log in just as the admin. And once we're signed in, we'll then start having a look at how we've got this configured. So we've got a few tables that we've created in here in this very basic proof of concept. One is the Apigee X organization. So this is just a list of the organizations that you want to connect to and the state of whether they're active or inactive, and that is whether or not you want to connect to those organizations or not, which is where those tokens will be retrieved from. We've got a store or a collection for the Apigee X tokens themselves, and how long they were last updated and what the project is that they're for. And we've also got the service account credentials. So these service account credentials will be used to be able to connect through to those Apigee X organizations via getting a GCP token. So the key ingredient here is in extensions. We've developed a custom operation extension using Node.js, and this custom operation allows us to be able to add that custom operation to a flow, and with that flow it will then process the GCP tokens and add those tokens to the GCP token collection. So we've got a dummy flow or a test flow set up here. It's a manually triggered flow on the GCP token collection, and we'll go and have a look at that in a second. The first thing it does is read data from the Apigee X organizations collection, and it'll just read in the data from those records that are set to a state of active, and then using that data, it will pass that data into our custom operation, which will then retrieve the tokens. So let's shoot on over to the GCP token collection. This is where we'll be running that custom operation from by triggering that flow. We can see here we've only got one token. It's 32 minutes old for Apigee X Sonray. So this token shouldn't update because it's less than an hour old. And the logic in the custom operation is that it won't update this token unless it's not in here or unless it's over an hour old. So we'll click test GCP tokens. We'll see a message pop up down the bottom. So we can see here that it's already telling us the token is already valid for that org, so it hasn't updated, so that's correct. So we'll go back in now and we will make this organization active, and now we'll go in and process this flow, and that should get a new token for that Apogee Edge organization. And we can see there it says successfully stored new token, and we can see that new token for Apogee Hybrid there as well. So now that we've got those tokens, we can simply create flows to be able to use those tokens to make web URL callouts to Apogee X, and to get things happening like developer records, apps, teams, etc. through the headless CMS of Directus. Well, I hope that was a good, insightful little demonstration there, and stay tuned for more.